Or should that easy? I feel so guilty because the other day I evicted a pregnant spider that was living on the ceiling. Why did you have to tell me? No, fuck. Fuck this shit, no, fuck.
Oh shit, I forgot to change this thing. People in virtual lands, how you doing? Hope you're well. If you're not well, I hope you find a way to be well. Welcome to, I have to change the setup, kinda. Didn't think of this. Hold on. Hold on, give me a sec. But hey guys, I'm alive! Thank you, honey, for that raid. How was the rest of your stream? The last, like, 2 minutes I didn't get to see. But yeah, how's it going? Also, hey, Escroduma. Thank you for the raid, honey. Thank you, hi, Jumper. Hey, Grandma Listerine. With Bossbot. Hello, Rachel. I gotta make many noises because I'm still recovering. Hey, Franco. and anywhere else that is kind of lurking. No, you do. I don't. I also like, pardon the shitty hoodie I'm wearing. I know I'm aware it's kind of ugly, but yeah, this is the first thing I found when I checked the closet. Feeling meh. Yeah, same here. I mean, I'm good enough that I can stream. I mean, but dude, yesterday was horrible. Yesterday was truly horrible. Like, oh yeah. Like, dude, I rarely get so sick that I can't do shit. Like, it was a generalized body pain that I very rarely experience, dude. It's just very rare. And yeah, it was the kind of thing that I couldn't even get out of bed because my whole body hurt. So yeah, I was in bed all day last night. I mean, all day yesterday. And just last night I started feeling a little bit better. And I could actually get out of bed and stuff. And the tough thing is, like, I'm no longer sleeping in this room, like, downstairs. I moved upstairs. So I'm back in my room. But my stream setup's still here, and of course I was not gonna like come downstairs to stream here, so yeah. That lighthouse, dude, you finally move into that haunted lighthouse. Okay. But yes, dude, it's been, ugh, it was bad. You're a VIP now, Jumper. I think you've been a VIP for quite a while, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, we won't take it anymore. 5, 6, 7, 8, we want Kaya because it's great. No. 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 It was for a friend whose new house looked like a haunted lighthouse. Oh, okay. You sure, man? Yeah? You don't recall it? Yeah, like I added a VIP recently, but it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Let me see, because I can see how long it's been since I gave you the VIP badge. No. Community roles manager. You can see it here. Jumper Luca. 3 months ago. Yeah, like I gave you the VIP badge 3 months ago. I don't remember who I gave like a VIP badge like a couple days ago or something. Who's lurking? Okay, honey. You must be super blind. Yes, you must. But yeah, in regards to the stream we're gonna do tonight, didn't feel like doing Shadow Tomb Raider. I mean, Rise of the Tomb Raider. I kind of want to do Doom Eternal and Rise of the Tomb Raider like in parallel, so I have the same number of parts. Yeah, I know it's something stupidly peaky, but you know, oh, was Scabbit? Scabbit was the one I got the VIP badge recently. He hasn't still noticed. Didn't say anything, but I gave it to him on a stream. Apparently, didn't notice. So, what we're gonna do tonight, I'm super excited about this. I'm super fucking excited about this because, dude, this is something I've been wanting to do on a stream since I started the channel. Like, I've had this thing laying around. This thing has been around my family since long before I was born. But this thing has lain dormant. What the Havoc, what? 41 people are away. Hello. Hi, guys. Shit! Thank you so much, Havoc!
I no longer have access to the option. I can't get to the escape menu. Escape menu's not a thing.
Anti-drug PSA.
So now, now I have my pistol outside of my body. Oh no. I have my... Oh my god, this is... Listen. This is why you don't do drugs. Okay?
Well,
Oh, the way the clip ended. Spot on. Thank you so much for that raid, dude. How's it going? What were you doing? I was lurking on this. Oh, you're doing the Star Wars games, not the new one. Of course, you know you weren't doing the new one, except for Snad. But thank you so much for the raid. If you're for the Atari content, exactly, dude. I was just saying. How was the Star Wars games, by the way? Now I want to take drugs. Yeah, that was. It's May the 4th, so we're playing Star Trek games. Oh, the other Star thing. Oh, Star Trek. The cap is gonna kill me. Anyway, yeah, and I was just getting started here. So, I was getting a bigger backstory about my Atari here. Well, actually belongs to my brother. He got this thing back in the day when he was a kid. There are pictures of him playing on this Atari. I know there's a picture of him. If I find it, I'm gonna show it one day. Welcome back, honey. So, when I was a kid, I did get to use this Atari. This I cannot even show you. I'm gonna explain you why I cannot even like show it, but it's there. Here it is. But I'm gonna explain to you why I cannot move it from there. So, I got to use it as a kid, but I didn't have it. Like at that point, the cassette drive was gone. We had no cartridges, like nothing. All I had was Atari BASIC, and at the time I didn't even know what Atari BASIC was. So I was just typing shit on the keyboard and nothing happened. But this was pretty much the first computer I ever used in my life. So this is pretty cool. That's a keyboard. An Atari Silly. It's not an Atari Silly, it's an Atari keyboard. But yeah. This thing was, I didn't have much use for it. And at one point, the power supply for that thing, like, disappeared. I never knew what happened with it. And the thing just laid there in storage for years. Like, legit decades. That is, like, at least 20 years that this thing has not been used. Like, and apart from last night that I get to turn it on, it hasn't been turned on in forever. And so yeah, I finally got around like looking up a pinout for the power supply. Discovered it's just 5 volts. So I got it. It was so cool because I happen to have everything to get this to work. So I don't have a power supply and I don't have the connector for it, but it's a 7-pin DIN. So I just put a lot of fucking like needle pins on the fucking connectors and I just like wrapped wired around it, dude, and it worked. And for the fucking like monitor output, actually you can legit use a MIDI cable. So I had like a MIDI cable that I stripped for another project long past, and I had this one the other side of that cable that I never used, and I plugged that in the thing and I just started like with a fucking like continuity meter, like taking the cables. And the cool thing is that this Atari has both composite and S-video output, which means I can see this console in better quality than I've ever seen in my life. Like I always used it with an RF modulator connected to the antenna of the TV in the back, you know, with those little like thingies there, and you screw them, you know, you will screw them in the back. There was 2 thingies. He carefully admitted to stripping the MIDI cables, Nate, and I said, no, it weren't those ones. It weren't those ones. Those were for another project that I did like years ago, long before I started streaming, that I made a MIDI to game port cable when I got the keyboard that I have here. And I just bought a MIDI cable and I scissored it, and I made a game port cable. But no, I will never touch the cables you guys made for me. Those cables are treasure. So, but yeah, I happened to have some composite cables laying around and an S-video cable laying around that was also kind of broken. And I made a contraption with a shitload of cables. and it made it work. And I'm planning to actually making the cables properly, like soldering some stuff and getting connectors and making it up properly and getting a 7-DIN connector to make the power supply actually work without pins. And that's why I cannot move this thing, because it's just held by pins, like needle pins stuck at the back. so that this thing is here, and I kind of move it from here. So, okay, so this thing is working, but the problem is, as I said, I don't have any accessories for this. I don't have the cassette drive, and I don't have a cartridge to try, and I have a floppy drive. So I have nothing. All I have is Atari BASIC. And I know my brother had a cassette drive because I do have a cassette. But it has pole position and tank commander, if I remember correctly. But I think I wrote over that tape as a kid. So there's not the game anymore, but I think you can find the files on the internet like that, they're uploaded. But I need a cassette drive, and I was looking for one, and they are expensive. Like $60 for a drive that is not even tested. So that's the prices I'm getting here at least. But yeah, I'm probably gonna grab one. I need a joystick as well, because all this game required a joystick. It was like a black thingy with a red button, and you like, you know. And I don't have one of those. You could make your own. They're easy to do, but like I don't have the expertise to do it. Like make a contraption out of wood or something. I don't know if that would work. So yeah, I'm gonna start collecting stuff. For now, I just want to turn this thing on for the first time in over 20 years, and see what we can do with Atari BASIC. So what I remember one thing. I mean, yeah, there you go. Ready. And that's it. This is all you get. You turn it on, this is what you get. This is it. From now on, it's up to you. So you know you can do the typical thing everybody does with this thing. Let's make oh shit. 20, go to 10 and run. Exciting. That's exciting, man. So yeah. Also, you can type buy, and you get into the self-test mode. Now you can test the memory. That's kind of boring, but you can check what this thing can do with the sound if you go to audiovisual. And it's just that. It just repeats over and over. Anyway. And the other thing you could do, yeah, keyboard test. You can just press the keys and test the keyboard is working or not. And yeah, you got like the memory test, all tests. And the memory test is just a thing that can just go for a couple of minutes. And yeah, this takes a couple minutes. They're gonna break that thing, such gameplay. It's looking at me like, stop making those weird noises, human. You can play cassette saves of WAVs from your PC or laptop. Not with this one. Not with this computer specifically. Atari computers use digital data. So the actual data coming out of the cassette drive is digital, it's not analog. So unfortunately that doesn't work. What you can do though, you can get those cassette tapes that have like an auxiliary output, like input in them. And you can connect that to your PC or laptop or your phone. You can play WAV files through the cassette drive, and the cassette drive converts that data into digital, like the analog data into digital. And you can play, and you can like load the stuff. Yeah, the Commodore 64 also did that. Some computers didn't, but these Atari ones and the Commodore computers, I think, started from the VIC-20, started doing like digital data instead. So yeah, I wish it was that easy. I wish it was that easy, like, because otherwise I would have done it. It was okay. We're gonna just load a shitload of software from like connecting this directly. But yeah, it has a proprietary port in the back and everything, so it's not like 3.25 ports or anything. I think there is still great value in learning how to computers work with all hardware like that. Oh no, of course, definitely. I'm legit fascinated by this stuff, and I'm excited about it. Like I fucking love it. But yeah, also by the way, welcome in Chris Troll, and the mentioned dude. What's your favorite arthritis game? My favorite arthritis game. And that becomes a vote. But yeah, my favorite arthritis game is Bingo, by the way. Oh, you were about to? I'm sorry, I interrupted your quote adding process. But yeah, what is my favorite Atari game? I don't know. I legit have never played an Atari game because I never had a cassette drive, and like the thing with this thing is like, yeah, you can type programs in BASIC, but usually those games suck because BASIC is very slow. Particularly Atari BASIC is not very fast. But yeah, and also there's the other thing. This keyboard sucks. Probably was better when it was older, but right now this keyboard is filthy as fuck, and is no, dude. It is filthy to touch. It is. I don't have it in me to clean it right now because I'm recovering. I was still sick and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of filthy, and the keyboard kind of sucks because like the keys are mushy. So yeah, one moment I had to disassemble this whole thing. I had to replace the power LED that died, and for that I had to disassemble the keyboard. So I'm gonna have to disassemble this whole thing anyway. But I'm not gonna do that right now. Also, apparently all the tests passed because it's like repeating it. Also, like this is always a modified with Cherry MX switches. Could you imagine like this thing is like all fucking pro now? Okay, but like the thing you can do, like the one thing you can do with this thing is that the actual manual came with some example programs. What did it make it fail? Nothing. Actually, this thing is working perfectly fine. Like, apart from the power LED, this thing works. So the only thing is like the power supply just vanished. I don't know what they did with it. I don't know if like the power supply died or something. I don't remember because this was over 20 years ago. So I don't know. What happens if you put one of your demo tapes? I don't know. Give me a cassette drive and I'll do it. But I don't have the cassette drive. But maybe the power supply died. Maybe it has like some extra voltage into it and like killed the LED. I don't know. But the LED died because of being old. Is it possible to upload original stuff you can find on the internet? You have to type it like in real time. Otherwise, you can actually, yeah, you can like if it's cassette software, if you have a cassette like a cassette with a plug that you use on your car stereo. You can use that. That's a possibility that works. Yeah, because I don't know if it happened with the Atari computers, but I remember Commodore machines had this problem with the power supply. They will start like sending too much voltage, and that will kill the computers and stuff. But I don't know if the Atari ones had it. But like, yeah, you can legit like not even kidding. The power supply for this thing is 5 volts, 1.5 amps. You can legit use a phone charger to power this on. You can legit use a phone charger. I'm actually using another power adapter that I have because the power supply is long gone, but I had something else. Like, you can use a phone charger to plug this computer on, like, if it's powerful enough. I'm gonna need splash therapy for that. Splash. I know you have to type it, though. I never used it on machine or similar. Yeah. Recommend what? Use it a phone charger? I'm not using a phone charger, by the way. I don't. I just felt not needing the ways. Yeah, no, I'm using an actual brick that I found that is 5 volts. It's like an actual brick. It's not a phone charger. But yeah, it's under the desk there. It's not perfectly flat DC. Yeah, because like this, yeah, it's not properly regulated and stuff. So let me look. Okay, the manual is in archive. So what we can do with this, there's some example programs you could type in this thing. Yeah, sample programs. Here you go. Oh, we got something very exciting. It's called the Atari Choo Choo. Like, it legit says the Atari Choo Choo. I'm not kidding. It says the Atari Choo Choo. The Atari Choo Choo, yeah. It's exciting. It's exciting. It's like we don't know what we're gonna find. How do I zoom in this crap? Can I download this or like a oh sample programs. Yeah, it says the Atari Choo Choo. Sound effects are an Atari specialty. If you close your eyes when you run Atari Choo Choo, you might think you're on the Marrakesh Express. My Leben! Yeah, sure. Well, let's test it out. Let's figure out if we're gonna ride on the Marrakesh Express. So, 10 poke 765. 255 colon poke 580 1 20 graphics 17 poke 712 148 me neither, honey. Position 1,10. I'm just following the thing, hoping this is gonna work. I remember trying this like back in the. I remember this. Like, I recall this from when I was a kid, the Atari Choo Choo, because I was like, dude, it's like a train game. And I tried position 1,10. And I remember it didn't work. I don't know if there was a typo in the manual back then or something, but I couldn't get it to work. So this might be the first time I ever see the Atari Choo Choo. So it's a learning experience for all of us. Hey, Shanoa. I'm typing the code, pretty much, Jumper. The code is already typed on a manual, and I'm just typing that code in there for the computer to execute it. Coba 10, colon print. 6. Cover the Atari Choo Choo. Hey, Shanoa, how's it going? Hey, best man. You feeling any better? Yeah, I'm feeling better. The fact that I'm streaming kind of tells you that I'm doing better. What's everyone doing? I'm doing good. So there are semicolons and colons. Yep. Let me see if I can actually like get you a window capture of that, so you can see what I'm doing here. Oh, that's not really.
Well,
Why there's like whatever, fuck it. Well, yeah, this is what the code is. Yeah, we can trim it so it looks a little bit like more. Is it full ratio? Yeah, I had the win so I can see the chat. Oh shit, that's too much. There. I mean, I've streamed sick, so that yeah. So this is what I have to type. Yeah, Chinoa. It's God fucking damn it. Dragon, thank you so much for the gifted sub to snad_snad. Yeah, of course, you know, do what you can. Just be there. That's the best thing you can do. Be there. One tip to check your code later, check it backwards. Actually, the cool thing about Atari BASIC is that it checks your lines as you're typing them. So whenever you type a line and you press return, it immediately tells you if it's wrong or not. So that's another cool thing about Atari BASIC that apparently Commodore BASIC and Microsoft BASIC didn't have. So yeah. 30 for X equal. Also, I'm not used to this keyboard layout because the symbols are kind of weird. Live code. X equal 15 to 0 step -1 minus P colon sound 1, 0, 0, X. If you were to ask me what the fuck I'm typing, I have no idea. Which is at a Commodore 64, I wasn't allowed to use it back then. Why not? Oh no, that's cruel. Oh, I love to have a Commodore 64. Like, this is my first forage into like 8-bit systems, but like computers and stuff. But I'd love to have a Commodore 64 as well. Like, I'm planning in the long term to get everything I can. I think I can maybe grab some cartridge games for this computer. A cassette drive, and maybe get some cassette games. Even a floppy drive and some floppy games would be cool to have. A joystick and stuff. Why is that an account? Why is that an account? Thank you for gifting a sub to I Eat Snad. Looks like fun, yeah. Okay, hold on. You got a new drip, Co? What do you mean new drip? Peace man. What do you mean I got new drip? I eat Nad. I think Dragon is creating those accounts. I wish I was, so I have enough emails. Yeah, you can use the same email accounts for multiple accounts. Oh boy. That's gonna be some dangerous information for Dragon. In many cases, we're using peek or poke instructions or conventional routines can safely increase the speed. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like a lot of this computer, you cannot like access certain functions from. I was reading some of the manual and some of the stuff about this computer last night, and apparently, like a lot of the functions on graphics and sound are not accessible unless you use poke commands, which are more complex to type but more flexible. I'm still not sure you understand that. I kind of understand it because, as you can see, there's like things called graphics and sound. And those commands let you access to certain graphic stuff and sound stuff, but a lot of this graphics and sound stuff are not accessible on BASIC using this, so you had to poke memory addresses directly, which kind of adds up with what so someone, like, what's the name? Someone dude. What's the name of this person has a name with dude? Dimension dude. No, that's actually you. Ganyan!
On.
Yeah, no, you said it. Like this stuff lets you learn how to use computers and how they work, because modern computers are so behind layers. You cannot access the hardware directly. With this thing, you can access the hardware directly, which is pretty cool. Looks good. I wonder why you know that, honey. What do you mean? Oh yeah, because yeah. No, I get it. Snadeb. Cute snad. Snadoggled. Okay, so it figures out the way to access a certain memories address. Yeah. How's it going, Gañán? Paso que hubo, marica, ¿cómo está, parce? Oh yeah, Zero, yeah.
Dark mode.
I'm gonna return you those bits, Speedy. Take them back. And Rachel gifting a sub to a Kokma as well. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for the immense support tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Also, you see Soup over there? That's my, like, for the new people. That's my brother, the actual owner of this computer that I'm using right now. And...
No.
Direct memory addresses, exactly. Yeah, he's the one who owned this computer, and yeah. Breaking Snad. You cannot retire, no. Snadding Phoenix. Snadkai. Serial Jutsnad. I was just dropping by to see my old Atari. Yeah. Hold on. What type of game runs in Atari 65XE? The one I have, not much.
Return this mother snad kappa.
Return this mother snad. But yeah, there it is. There it is. It's working. Working. It's alive. So yeah, where's oh yeah. Also, the hype train got stuck for me. It's stuck in 100%. Punch Atari, wow. How do you think Arduino compared to an Atari in terms of learning understanding? I've never used an Arduino, so I don't know. Oh wow. Well, the hype train got stuck. The hype train. I mean, no, because that is waiting for the Atari Choo Choo to happen. Yeah, 40, and it's 90 lines. Dude. I mean, R equal int parenthesis und 0. Are you entertaining yourself, guys? Thank you for the follow dimension, dude. Arduino is basically a few pins you can add some extension hardware like a relay or... I guess the stream was too silent. Arduino is basically a few pins you can add some extension hardware like relay or LED or the analog digital hardware. Very simple. Yeah, I've heard of them. I heard of them, but I just never used one. I never even seen one. I haven't even seen a Raspberry Pi. Like, I'm fairly ignorant when it comes to that stuff. No, not at all. Let's do this. Wrong answer. And it runs your very basic simple code. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can imagine it's fun fucking around with one of those. Almost sounds like you're playing a bad horror game. Raspberry Pi is much more complicated, I think. I mean, you can do more with a Raspberry Pi. That Raspberry Pi is more like an actual, like, enclosed, like, system thingy. I think the Arduino is more like a hardware layer kind of thing. I don't know. 00000. Okay, so where we are 50 equal 30. Then sound. Oh, there goes the hype train. I guess. Oh, 6%. It was 6%. Okay. We got our answer. Thank you for the hype train, guys. I appreciate it very, very, very much. I never bought one. I don't have any use for it now. I eventually get around using one. Yeah, it's not that I have any use for it. I mean, but I would love to get like a Raspberry Pi just to mess around with it. I think it will be fun. 3,36, 10, colon sound 2, 48, 10, 10, go sub 90 colon sound 3,0,0,0 colon sound 2,0,0,0. I like to have actual application for things I use. I mean, yeah, no, it makes sense. I agree with that. Yeah, I try to like live by that as well, because otherwise I'll have my house full of useless crap. And I already have my house full of useless crap. I will have even more useless crap if I were just getting stuff just because to want to have it. Yeah, I feel like you need to have an actual purpose to the stuff you buy. Otherwise, you start like hoarding shit. I had a Raspberry Pi ages ago turn into an emulation box. I mean, yeah, that's kind of like the main purpose. A lot of people use Raspberry Pis. Those tombs are a godsend sometimes. Rand Snad sounds like a Rat Pack sock hop. What? You had a lot, yeah. But the thing is that I can get this thing to run just because I had a shitload of stupid crap laying around. Like, you know, I have this like spare like broken RCA cables and S-video cables and power supplies and MIDI cables and stuff that I could use all that crap that I've been thinking for a long time. Why do I have this stuff? I should get rid of this stuff. It's like have the storage room full of crap. And now like all that stuff I don't use, and I can actually power on this freaking Atari computer. Hardware, I also a crazy edge case stuff. I probably need just one per lifetime. And yeah, I of course. No, I'm not gonna mod it. I'm gonna leave it stock. I think it's only fair to leave it stock. Like, this is the one thing that is from my childhood that is still stock. Well, then the NES is dead. The one I had back then. But yeah. I don't know. I have an attachment to this thing that like I wanted to leave it stock. I just want to clean it. I actually am more reluctant with all the mobile phone stuff, which is an interesting contrast. What do you mean? Rat Pack, Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr., other people, and then Sock Hop meeting Shindig, Gathering. I don't know how to explain a Sock Hop. I didn't know Rat Pack like you got me, Grandma. I'll say 60 next. X colon P equal P plus 0.03. 70 if P larger than 5 equal 5, then P equal 5. 80 go to 30. And 90 poke 77,0. Shit. No. 90 poke 77,0. No, it's not that. Colon position 8,12. Print 6. Dude. This is legit says dude. For A equal 1 to 400. Colon next. A position 8. Oh, position, no positin. 8,12. Print. Also, there's an instruction here that says line 90 requires 4 blank spaces between the quotation marks. It's like print 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Return. Okay. Wait, what? Have you seen War Games? No, I haven't. Oh, you don't care for smartphones? No, me neither. Honestly, no. Like, my main phone is this one. And it's a Nokia phone that I got, like, in 2019. And it cost me, like, $100. This is what I use. Like, I don't really need any more than that. My girlfriend, like, borrowed me her S8. Which this is a way cooler phone. Yeah. Which is pretty cool. But, like, I cannot use my same card of this because different countries and crap. But yeah, it's a pretty cool phone. I mostly use this, actually. Because better screen and faster and stuff. Snat 9. Snat sung Snat 9. Most of my childhood stuff got destroyed. I'm revisiting things to make a mini museum of my past in my room, dude. Yeah, like thankfully I got a lot of the stuff still here. Well, the Super Nintendo and this computer is what remains mostly. Some accessories. I found some toys, but yeah, a lot of the stuff of my childhood is long gone. So stuff that I actually liked. I remember my brother, like, I still don't remember what it was. And if my brother is still here, Supa's still here, maybe he can tell me. I remember having this thing that you will plug on a TV and you could play Pong in it. I distinctly remember this thing in which you could play Pong in it. And I don't remember what it was. It was just a Pong game. And from what I remember, it only had like Pong, and it was just that. I remember that thing. And I remember the Atari joystick. I remember it was a black joystick with a red button. That was real old. Yeah, and again, with that thing, I had no idea what happened with it. Like, a lot of the stuff just vanished. Like, the only game from the Super Nintendo that still remains from those days is Super Mario World. All the other games either got stolen by a maid we had, or, like, I don't know, disappeared. We were a wee child. But yeah, I was saying, actually, earlier this stream that I know there's a picture of you playing... a game on this Atari computer and connected to an old TV. You know, like the old TVs that had like a knob that you to change the channel. Like you have 13 channels. Gonna defend the title, I guess. Of course, I'm not collect smartphones. Yeah, Harry Cocaine Jr. Harry Cocaine Jr. Harry Cocaine Jr. Who's Harry Cocaine Jr. Akuma? Harry's not Jr. I mean, probably was Harry Cocaine Jr. back then. Whether the 290 lines? No, it's just I fucked up with one, so I started again. Honey, that's why there's two of them. It's like this. There's a thing that kind of like it's kind of confusing about this. So let me pull a picture so I can actually show you. Because like moving the camera to that place is gonna be a little bit difficult to do. And so actually you can see a cleaner version of this keyboard instead of the fucking filthy one that I got. Let me save an image of this and I'll show you in a second. Okay. Can I use a WebP in this? Oh yeah. Okay, so this is it. This is what we're using, okay? And this is a thing I made for old school J that I kind of can use myself as well. I made this little cursor thing so I can like move it around. It's like I can point stuff on the screen. So let's take a look at the keyboard. Oh! How it's not? Hold on. No! Anyway. Here, yeah. Okay, so hold on. What I find like confusing as hell, like this right area. Oh shit! The right area of the keyboard is confusing as hell, because you see, caps lock is here. This is enter. This is like backspace, and this is a break key. So like sometimes I want to delete stuff, and instead of pressing this, I press this. Or I want to press enter, and instead press caps lock. Also, these are your arrow keys. Like this are your arrow keys. That, and that. So yeah, this is confusing as hell at times. Typewriters, yeah. My brain broke trying to comprehend the info. Gianti Pointeri! What the hell, Akuma? Akuma, you okay? Guys, I think Akuma's dying. So yeah. Hey, but I got to use the pointer. Look, we got poke the chat. Look at that guy. Look at that guy over there. Look at that guy. Look at that jumper dude. Look at that boob. Good grief. But anyway. How's it going, people? I hope you're having a good what day is it? A Thursday. I'm still catching up the chat. Man, I will mess with any of this stuff. Have you ever seen war games? You probably just nuked a country. I have kept most of my consoles that I had in my teenager times. I still have my two PS2, GameCube game, Game Boy Color, Game Boy and Pocket, and DS 3DS. I'm so happy about that. It's like something I don't want to throw away. It's just still working. No, just keep them, dude. Hold on to them. Those are like important stuff. Also, the other thing I wish I had was my old computer. My Packard Bell from back then. I've seen it. I saw it on eBay France. I saw someone selling the same computer I had as a kid, the Packard Bell I had, but it was like 100 euros or something. It was kind of expensive. Akuma doesn't watch movies. Remember? Akuma doesn't watch movies. Remember? It's 9. Did I say that's 8 again? Good grief. Yeah, it's 9. It's 8. Yep, I miss my Samsung Intensity. I had smartphones. Tell me I'm not wired. I have a Matrox 644 03 Revision A from 1987 here just because it's a PCI card. I mean, that's fair. I have a Sound Blaster Pro 2 just because. I have no use for it. I have a Sound Blaster. I've had it for years. I just you know, it's childhood dream. It's like childhood dream. I wanted to have a Sound Blaster Pro since I was a kid. I got one. Now I got one and I don't know where to use it. Wait, what? Oh. What the? I think the thing that was the nuke, the actual nuke. Her war games is good though. I had to just watch it myself. I've heard it's good. Yeah. Assembly in Ireland, is that thing still happening today? Probably not. A bunch of chaps burned my stuff when I was moving home years ago. One of the worst days of my life. I managed to have some stuff. That sucks, dude. Like, who burned that stuff? That's because Ko is living in a movie. Yeah, I am a movie. I am a movie star. Like, I look like a star. Don't I? I am a fucking movie star, dude. Like, I am the personification of a movie star. Like, dude, every movie's about me. Except the movies that are about bad people. Too easy. A13 is more than we could count back then. I mean, okay. I enjoyed Nob. Nobular Dudea. Nobular Dudea. You love it? What? What do you love? Like the cursor thingy? Gianti Ponteri. Gianti Pointeri. That's like my Chromebook. Coti Foti Pipi. Well, IBM still wasn't a thing. It was. This is 1986, 85, 86 when this computer released. The IBM PC came out in 1982, if I remember correctly. They had the Model F first, but the Model M is around 84, 85. I don't remember when the Model M came out. With the one that had like standardized. Like pretty much the one that made that layout popular. It wasn't the first one to have that layout, but I think that the first one that made it popular. Akuma turned into a robot. Ziruli skituli. Silveri quini tutti blani pipipi. Grandma Jenny il silzum. Guys, this is just the super password for Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot 1. Don't worry. Akuma's typing in fucking Wingdings 3. Bonks Akuma, no dying. Tursi! Well, that's been kind of shite, but work is over, so I should get better. I hope so. Drink, okay. Pippi, how are you feeling? I'm feeling better. My body doesn't hurt anymore, but my head is still hurting a little bit. But I'm happy using this computer. That is very cool. Your fancy painting euros, well, that fancy. Yeah. You said it's 8 again. Oh, good grief. God damn it. Like, it's a PCI GFX card still working in modern systems. That's cool, though. I never got to have like a graphics card that was in PCI. Well, except for the Voodoo 2. Beanie, where are you? Beanie, where are you? Which is actually like I have it in a computer here. I have an old Windows 98 machine. Where are you? Beanie, where are you? I still have it here, and it's pretty cool. Like the Voodoo 2 is like pretty cool card. 253k. Oh boy. Moist dong. I was. Thank you, Bluey Queenie. I was just about to. It's coming sentient. It goes on eBay for about 65 to 149. Yep, and I got it for 15. Legit. I got it like many years ago, like 10 years ago, I think. Must be 10 years ago that I got that Voodoo 2. For like 15 bucks. I got it from like Kazakhstan or something. I'm better now that I'm with you guys. Oh. Could add every movie is about me. God damn it. Yeah, the cursor. Oh, I don't blame you. Me too. Happy Thursday. Except I think it's 3D for you now. You're turning to fire and honey. Yeah, I know. It's 3D, my dudes. Ah! Oh, that hurt my throat, dude. I'm not gonna do that again. Wow, Rachel, you bunked whoever that is. I was already lurking. I saw you bashing yourself with a cursor while I was on a coffee else. I was losing it. Well, it was amazing. Also, oh wow, you punked DC Bueller. Wow, he's a cool guy, cool streamer. It goes on. Yeah, I read that already. Oh, the Matrix. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's around the same price that the Voodoo 2 goes for, actually. These days, at least. I don't know how it was 10 years ago. Woman. Poor womb man. Poor womb man. Poor womb man. What the fuck, Akuma? What the fuck is poor womb man? What is a womb man? What kind of superhero is womb man? What the fuck? Thank you, prick. Is that a new superhero? Is a pun? That's a pun? I don't know. I'm not doing good at typing tonight. Tonight? Like, no, you're not doing good at typing tonight. Akuma, when have you been good at typing? Like, Akuma, like, don't lie to yourself. You suck at typing. Always. Oh, yeah, tonight? Only tonight, Akuma? In general. Okay, all the time. He speaks like this in real life too. Also, like he makes like voice typos as well. The B is silent. It's insane. People pay for 4 megabytes of graphics with virtually no juice as much as for a full-blown entry gaming card. Yeah, but I guess it's had to do with the scarcity and the usability, because like you will not use a Matrix on, you know, on a modern system, and Old cards can do shit that modern ones cannot do. Compatible with certain software that isn't. The new cards are not compatible. Of course, you cannot put a fucking. It's different purpose, and you know, scarcity. I think also has to do with that. I don't really like the fact that this stuff is getting so expensive, honestly. But that's how it is, unfortunately. Poor Wombo, man. It is 3D, my dudes. God damn it. Womboing, a studio of Wombo. You'll never. Oh. Okay. So I guess it's like a screensaver kind of thingy.
Well.
That just like start like changing the colors. It's just perspective. Yeah. Well, there it is. I added to my repertoire of failures. Wow. Wait, I look for a second, Akuma. Is your turn fucking up again? Always is. Ko is a default sentence, do not feel bad. Well, I'm making him feel bad anyway. Dude, I am a 1Q/10 in typing. A 1Q out of 10 in typing. That's exactly that 100%. Yep. You got it. You got it, man. You got it. Reminds me of someone. Yeah, I make typos with my voice as well. Akuma, are you drunk? Point proven. You don't have to do it anymore. We believe you. Sucks at typing, says the guy who has spent an hour typing in code to no avail. Good grief. I'm reading the chat, man. You guys are crazy tonight. Like, dude, like legit, sometimes I do streams in which everybody's quiet, nobody's saying shit. Tonight you guys are insane. Which I appreciate. I'm very glad you guys are chatty tonight. I miss streams when people are chatty. Okay, if any of this shit gets quoted in my eulogy when I'm dead. Dude, like... Okay, well, okay, Rachel, you know what you should do? You know, when Akuma passed away, hoping this is gonna be like way in the future, make a book, like commission a book, just listing every typo Akuma ever made, all of them, and like, you know, like on the funeral, people can go through the book and look at all the typos. A book, yes, a book. A full-blown book. 1 IQ/10. 1 Q as an IQ. Quote 887 is on my list now. Hey, I lasted more than 10 seconds. I'm getting better. Good grief. It'll be an entire series by then. Yeah, just one book. I mean, it's gonna be like an encyclopedia thingy, you know? It's gonna be like if you were to take that, like the trilogy of the Lord of the Rings, and and just make a single book out of it. You have already planned? Nice. And name it How Not to Type. Exactly. Or you can call it 1Q/10 typing. It will be a long book, that's for sure, yeah. Encyclopedias come in sets. But yeah, this is like one that is not a set. I don't know. Are we building Akuma? Yes, Celestia, that's what we're doing. Exactly. So hold on. Hold on. So do you see this picture here? Hold on. This is gonna be the first draft. This is gonna be the first draft of the book. The first draft. Just the first draft. Okay? Hey, Celestia. Encyclopedia. Encyclopedia was spelled wrong. Yes, we are, says Akuma. Well, let me take a crack.
I don't know.
Encyclopedia 10A. My brain hurts. Yisom sound. Nisum sound. Nisum sound. Yeah. Fucking shit balls. Pee-pee, I just poured a glass of the Maho and tried it. It's good. Ooh, nice. Oh, I kind of like that color arrangement. So this is the choo-choo. Yeah, I'm still trying to catch up with the chat so I can keep typing the choo-choo. I got your back. I can read your sentences. I thought I was a whiteboard eraser to find my glasses. The match with this dyslexia will refuse to accept that it even exists. Where are your glasses? What's the Maho? It's a white wine from here, apparently. It's a wine from here. It's a white wine. Yeah, Toasty Chove is like, oh yeah, I got this white wine from the store, and I was like, oh, yeah, I hope it's good. I have no idea because I don't drink wine, so I don't know if it's good or not. So like, let me know how it is. Yeah. Okay, I'm caught up with the chat. Let's type this last line again. Oh fuck! Oh no, I closed the. Oh no. I'll close the tab. Oh no, I closed the tab, guys. What have I done? Oh no, it's back. Okay. So line 90 had a mistake. Position A12. Oh, it was a colon print. Okay. 80. No, it's 90. 90. Poke 77, 0. Position 8,12 colon print 6 Toot. 4 A equal 1 to 400 colon lose the glasses. Next. Jumper just want my headache to get worse. A colon position 8,12 print 6 1 2 3 4 because it says it has to be 4. Return. Okay, I think it worked. Okay, guys, are you ready? Are you ready for the Atari Choo-Choo? Are you ready for finally see the Atari Choo-Choo after 1 hour of me typing this shit? Let's go. Marrakesh Express. Just remember. So it's just this. I wanted the toot to come up again. So like, cause like, well, oh, the sound got stuck there. List. Okay. Hey, boss, how's it going? Dude. Well, yeah, apparently we can change whatever we want about this. So, for example, we can change 20 and put 20 graphics. 17. Poke 712 148 position. Oh, good grief. Position. The DO is gonna print 6. The fuck is this? Run. Now put the glasses on. You're Funi know you. No. List. Okay, so. Oh, 90. Print. Oh, it has to be like what can I put? Something that is 4 letters. What could I put there? Only 4 letters. Grief. I don't know if grief works without the good. Help. Butu. Boom. Tik. Booty. Butu. That's booty. For A equal 1 to 400 and next A position 8 and 12 print short return. Oh, god fucking damn it. It's like feed. Yep. I should have looked at the chat before I press enter. I had to type the whole line all over again. God damn it. Position 8,12 print 6 4 What? For A equal 1 to 400. Next A. No. Position 8.12. Print. Return. No, nothing, right? What? They don't make white noise like this anymore in the digital age. Got out the white noise. Fear fart. Fear fart. Fear fart. What the fuck was that? It's kind of relaxing, actually. Goodly. Fart. 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 That's not a fart, dude. That's his nad. That's number 2. Yeah. Crafting 17. Okay. Station 1 and wait. And print. The good grief train. Good grip, but what? Booty. Booty. You could have it derail at the end. I wish I knew how to do that. Like just make like this explosion sound. Booty griefy. Oh, that took a while. Alright, so that was the Atari Choo Choo. So there's another one called the Big Bang. I just come with that boot every year on the screen just like that. Yeah, I just need to learn how to basic because I'm just typing this stuff without knowing what it's doing. So this one's called the Big Bang. And it says close the door before you run the next program so that you won't disturb your neighbors. So that sounds exactly like the kind of shit I will well do here. So let's just reset this. Hold on, let me look for something before we move to that. Okay. Hey Miranda, how's it going? On the Twitch ban. Well, 950 is a for loop that stops, so that's what the loop end that will be run after. Oh yeah. It's just say you got away with that incredible pun, so I'm proud of you. What? Why nobody informed me of that? Co has been reading too many of my gifts. I still don't find the pun. What pun? Well, I'm gonna time out this series so it gets deleted anyway. Hold on. Well, I cannot find it, so well. How dare you? There's always punishment for the punners. But how you doing, Miranda? You're doing good. How's everyone? I'm fine. I'm recovering from being sick, so not my best, but I'm doing a lot better than yesterday. Alright, honey, I think I'm gonna go get some sleeps now. It's late and work with probably a pain tomorrow, so really need some rest. Thank you for the stream. Was a blast as always. I love you so much. Good night. Good night, honey. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate the raid as well. Have a great day tomorrow. And I hope it's not too bad. But if it is bad, remember there's Islamabad. I don't know what I just said. But yeah, I love you so much too. Have a good night. And yeah. Yeah, I hope I see you tomorrow for the streams. And I'll keep you posted on how the Big Bang goes. Can you bring up the code again? Oh, I deleted it. Sorry about that. I reset the computer, so I lost the code. I'll have to type it again. But if you want to look at it, it's here. Hold on. There. If you want to take a look at it, it's there. Good night, Bluey, Queenie, Burriti, good griffity, baby. It was a Mahu pun. Oh no. Why didn't you inform me of that? Brutal. But it was the right thing to do, exactly. What is a Maui with you? You a lip Sid? Manerpi, hope you forgive me someday. I shouldn't have said anything. Mahu world what just turned upside. No, I hope you feel better soon. I've just been busy creating on Saturday. Dude, what's happening? So when are you leaving? Because I know you're leaving on a trip. You're so behind with the chat. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm in fire ghost mode. Of course, I'll be there for the seeds. Glad. Stay for the explosion. Night, honey. Fire ghost mode. You can go to certain lines. Yeah. I can't even hear the admonishing. Nothing like it is called during an ad break. Oh no, I'm sorry. Anyway, let's go with a big bang. Impl explosion. So you have both at the same time. Actually, what will happen if you put like poke. Oh, that was gonna like. That's some Matrix level. Oh. One, two, three. Oh. That didn't do what I wanted to do. Nope. Oh, good grief. Ah, god damn it. This creep fucking keyboard dude. Oh, well, whatever. What go big? Oh, just one per line, yeah. What does C do? Like this set color apparently. So the computer is a user. Only because I'm salty. If I can pun, no one can. Exactly. Oh, that's how I can get Listeria to like... to be salty. I just wanted to change the color of the screen. But I need to like... I don't know. I legit don't know. I have a recollection of looking into this as a kid. Yeah, that was what I was looking at actually. Because I remember on the Commodore 64 you just spoke a specific address and a color code, and that was it. So I remember it was pretty easy. Like, I need to figure out what, like, those numbers specifically mean. No, that's what I'm looking at, actually. That's what I'm looking at. You can't escape the dong. That's gonna get you one day. The dong is gonna get you one day. What? What? He's talking about a program that is not even listed here. So like I'm confused. Oh. Huh. That was showing us an empty file for me. Like the website showed empty. I don't know. What? I'm gonna look into that another time. That's kind of like. If I push you into like a code, that might sound wrong. Let's go through the Big Bang now. I'm gonna look into the color stuff another time. Otherwise, I'm gonna like die. 10 poke 764, 255 poke 580, 1 20 graphics. Oh god fucking damn it. 20 graphics 17. 30 for x equal 10 100. On sound 0, x, 10, 10. Hold on, I'll be back in a second.
So I start from here. This way.
Why are you here? I don't know. What's up? Fucking hell, what the fuck is talking to me? Well, don't you whisper, you fucking motherfucker!
Did something whisper to you, or what?
You sounded like you were locked in a closet. I mean, yeah.
Hey!
Oh.
I think I'm trapped in here. Guys! I need help! Hey, guys, hey! Hey! Can you help me? Don't leave me, please! Don't go! I've been locked in here for 27 years! I need to see this sunlight again!
Anyway, I'm back. Christmas is dead, motherfuckers! It's dead! Dude, the blue in the game looks so dark compared to the TV. And I mean, I'm like intrigued by it because it's a massive difference. Like it looks like it's like this no almost no background on the stream. But on the TV you can clearly see the blue.
D, near switch number 4 and pull up, which is, I don't know.
I assume it's this one.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
Oh, this is another one. The fucking timing! Dude. Spooky haunty peepee! Why did you tell us that you were friends with Danny Phantom? Yeah, he asked me not to tell you guys. Spooky haunty peepee! Spooky haunty peepee!
Good grief.
Oh yeah, he does have a cool gun.
Absolutely.
Get there.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
God damn
Oh
it.
hi Beanie!
Oh, hi, Beanie.
Beanie, where are you? Beanie. Beanie, where are you? Where are you? Beanie, where are you? 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 Not impressed, my grandma got. Well, I'm back. I thought it was Rachel actually did that for real. You really need some means to save me. I'm reading from a medium. Yeah. Please don't leave me. I don't know what I'll do without you. Also, when do I get to do co-op with Co? Let me know. What do you want to play? What do you want to play, Havoc?
Well,
Tell me. Right, gotta get some sleep. Thanks for the wonderful stream as always, Co. Good luck with the rest of it. Otherwise, you stay well. Also, that trapped in computer clip is gold. Good grief. No problem, Pissman. Sleep well. Thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate it. Have a good night, man. See you. I'm an accomplished modder and dedicated gamer. I have created and released 2 co-op mods. We are developing further. I'm mostly working on Leaf Force 2 and Medal of Honor RSL War Chest. Where to bury the lead, dude? Dude, like, have you done all this stuff? Really? I forgot how long that clip was. I can't believe it killed Christmas. Is stream time for anyone else? Oh no, it's a clip player. The clip player is kind of broken for some reason. It's been doing that for a while. I don't know why. I maybe have to like resort back to like using the VLC source instead. I don't know. But it's not the stream. It's like the actual like clip player that has problems. Happens with the chatouts as well. Thank you, Grandma. Wow, Akuma punking Rachel. Okay, so here's my pro tip. Look at the side of the computer. Can you see some sort of rectangular opening? Okay, good. Now take a look at the keyboard and follow that cable attached to it. Does it have a rectangular shaped metal thing? Great. Plug it in the keyboard into your computer's USB. Your keyboard problem is solved. Love bunk. Oh, thank God it's back. That's for the follow. Not truly my first. Oh shit, I have concussion. You guys are not droogs. Will it make you type better? All right. You're a Twitch virgin. Hey, we all start somewhere, man. Okay, so where's 30? 10,10. Okay, so sound 1, x minus 2, 10, 8. Sound 2, x plus 2. 10, 12. Colon next x. So muddy content stream, yeah, that's cool stuff to watch. But dude, I started very small, like I have this audio setup because I record music, but honestly, like I started like my PC has this old monitor from 2007. I was using a CRT monitor on the back to play the games on. So the games were running there, but I was playing through OBS, so I pretty much had a one screen setup. It wasn't very fun. So yeah, but we'll start somewhere. Is this proof that Big Bang happened or not? What? What? What the fuck? How is that an account? How is that an account, dude? Are you telling me that's an account? Right, Havoc, how in the fucking earth is that an account? Not for long, probably. I mean, yeah, my original floating ball sack didn't last very long. That sounded weird. But thank you for the sub to... I'm not gonna say it. No, I'm not gonna say it. This probably saw this analog. There is an account that have fucking them. How? Long live. Give me Ain. Give me and plus. Give me amples. Give me amples. Okay. Sound 1,0,0,0. Sound. Oh shit. 2,0,0,0. 50. Position 4,11. Print. hashtag 6. Baroom. Become Satan. 60. For DK equal 15 to 0. Step minus 0.5. For B equal 1 to 20. Colon. Oh, this is a long line, dude. Sound 0, 100, B, DK. Such Vogue 712. B, next. B, next. Next delay. Okay, I didn't fuck up that line. I'm glad. This is great content, by the way. I appreciate it, Havoc. Yeah, I wasn't so sure if this is gonna work out, but like, you know, I just wanted to stream myself using this computer for the first time in 20 years. Dude, it's been a blast using this again. You cannot do much, but it's, you know, it brings me back. Let's just make the account and don't talk to anyone, so I guess it's never get reported. I mean, yeah, that could work. There you go. I'm gonna lurk and make some food. No problem, Dragon. I used to do a lot of basic on my old TRS-80 laptop. Really? That's cool, dude. They planned to stream back when they built the Atari. It was leading out to just a moment here, and now this is stream. You were like 12 years old. I think I used this when I was like 6. So I didn't understand much of what I was doing. Your deceased drug dealer's final words. That's a long line, dude. God damn it. 70. Graphics. 1 plus 32. Colon poke. 712. 148. 80. Long line of snat. I love Uranus. Oh, good grief. Poke. 752. 1. Print. Print? Calling print? Press start to set off another explosion. Oh, I guess that works. It doesn't make sense to me, but okay. This quote is no longer available. Oh, well. Yeah, we're going to leave you guys bunch of each other there. We're gonna keep pushing our tank. Yeah, that tank pushing on GTA 3, dude, was glorious. If peak 53 279. Whatever that means, 6. Then go to 90. 100, go to 20. Alright, guys, are you ready to see the Big Bang? Guys, Big Bang is about to happen. The proof creationists don't want you to know. The proof of the Big Bang. Here we go. Oh. Well... oh, that was a long line. Also, like... okay, I'm gonna mute it for a second. I'm gonna mute that for a second. Okay, line 60. For decay equal 15. Decay equal 15. Choose 0. Step minus 0.5 for B equal 1 to 20. Colon. Oh shit. Sound 0, 100, B, DK. Bulk 712, B. Next. B colon next decay. Oh, I put delay. There. Okay, are you ready for the true Big Bang? Resistor is useless. We're the Borg. I want that error sound in Windows instead of ding. Finally, I can see how depression was invented. Here we go. Run. Epilepsy warning. Press start to set off another explode ion. Oh wow. Can't we like... oh, there's no CLS in this? Oh. How do you clear the screen in this? Millions dead. Madman kills 1 billion people on Twitch. You are doing better than most game developers these days. Yeah, this better than Redfall. Incredible. Redfall was this. Oh, you don't know about Redfall? You're not missing out. Red fail. Position 4,7 print 6. Conche tu madre. Redfall is underwhelming. Can you base boost explosion? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Should I though? Press hard to make your eyes be in agony again. Run. Oh shit. Run. Okay, you want a bass boosted? Alright, 20 decibels plus on the bass. I have no idea how that sounded. I didn't hear the difference, but I hope it was satisfactory for you, Akuma. That was a true explosion! Actually sounded pretty cool. Sounded all Duke Nukem-y. Well, that's sweet. Okay, so what else we have? Sort these words. This sorting program puts words. No problem. Still here to turn some files. No problem. Okay, so this is called my ears are happy. Sort those words. This sorting program puts words in their proper places in alphabetic order. Replace the words in the data statements in line 10 and 20 to sort your words of your own choosing. Remember to separate each words with a comma. So it's just that. I don't know. Okay, let's try it. Let's put our own words. This has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 and 6. Data. Good. Comma grief. Booty. Comma I'm sick of getting more lives. What are the words? Give me words, guys. I need words. Nad. 5. I need 2 more here. Clunge. What the fuck is clunge? Thirsty. What is clunge? I can't explain it. Boom eternal. Boom eternal. Okay, 20 data. I need 6 more. I don't know. Yeah, I usually know words and like I don't know. Dude. Tube. Craptomnesia. What are those words? Dude, like I usually come up with so many stupid words and I can't remember any of them. Synesthesia. This is not a program. That is my least favorite word. What is that word? Radamgn. I thought your least favorite word was I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. Got her damn it wrong. Oh baby, check do. Moist dong. Mist dong. Cock. Okay, one more. That is also my worst word. Newts. These. $30 dim the dollar sign 1000 comma A 50 comma A plus sign 20 comma S 10 40 S shit. Good grief. 40S. 1. Well, I was gonna say we're running out of words that I know. Cryptomnesia is an awesome word. It's in my top 10 words. Who has a top 10 list of words? I should have put something like pneumomicroscopic silica volcanoconiosis in that. That would have been cool. Okay, you know what? We're gonna replace one word from 20. 20 data, new mono ultra microscopic silica volcanoconiosis. Tube rather but I'm gonna moist dong talk and these. Maybe because I spell everything wrong is probably inaccurate. So 40. Oh, it's 140 lines. This is a longer program. 1 equal 1 for L equal 1 to 9. You wrote moist done. We're leaving it. We're leaving it. We're leaving moist done. Moist done. So this just sorts the list. Who's moist done? The man with the moist dong. That sounded so wrong. That sounded so wrong. No, 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 no. I take that. No, no. Bye.
No.
I never said that, okay? So, to 9 colon L plus 1 equal S L and 3 plus 1 next L. 50 trap. 80 trap? Graphics. 0 question mark. Here is the list. $60 read. Hold on. No, $sign. Colon. B equal lin. Z $sign. D len. $sign. D $sign. B plus 1. Comma B plus 1. Equal $sign C colon question mark $sign. I have no idea what I'm typing. Done. Oh god damn it. Find a towel quickly. Oh no. Moist Dawn Pterodactyl Tyrannosaurus Rex Sabertooth Tiger Power Ranger Megazord. Hey, you get the song something like how was the thing like it was something like that. So Twitch is much more complex to set up and configure with all this channel stuff than I anticipated. It's a bit of a steep curve at first, but it's not too bad, honestly. It could be far worse. So Mafia got from GTA 6. Way more complex. Moist Dong is clipped, good grief. Longest password of all time. That's exactly it. $70 Z $sign B plus 2 comma B plus 1 plus C equal A $sign colon Q equal. Now we've got a Q plus 1 colon A Q equal B plus 1 go to 60 80 question mark colon question mark ready to sort comma B equals 0. Oh, what the fuck? Ready to sort. Where is it? Oh, it's comma. Colon B equals 0. Money. Oh, you mean Twitch? Oh shit, I'm stepping on the cable. Sorry. That's kind of messing up the visuals. Well, things turn out differently as expected. Yeah, it's what I'm thinking of the Atari programming. Nah, not so bad. Easy. I know my role as a toxic mod. I had to figure out how things were, like what essentials are good for. And panels, I have not yet mapped this stuff out of my brain. Yeah, but like, you start slow. You don't have to like get everything straight out of the, you know. $90. Man, that sucks, Akuma. Will be cool to see you stream one day. If S plus 2 there, then Q, then 90. $100 for I equal B to 1 step minus 1.5. No, minus 1. Colon S equal S parenthesis I for J equal S plus 1 to Q colon L equal J minus S. I have no idea what the fuck I'm typing here. A equal A J colon B equal A L. Oh, god damn it. Of course I fucked up. Okay, where's the mistake? Step minus 1. S equal S E I for J equal. Oh, thank you for the gift of sub to Chris, dude. I appreciate it very much, Akuma. He'll probably just the universe poking at you just for fun to see what happens. Yeah. Everyone around you is like, dude, what's the deal? It can't be so bad, at least most of the time. But yeah, health problems can be bad, dude. Oh, that J thing was supposed to be an equal sign and it's like that line. Oh, god damn it. For I equal P to 1 step minus 1. Do you type all this shit and you use these things for like 5 minutes, for like a minute? For J equal S plus 1 to U colon L equal J minus S colon A equal A J colon B equal A L. It feels like sometimes this year has been really bad, to be honest. Help, the THX sound just broke into my house. Oh, dude, what the fuck is this line of code, dude? Like, this is confusing as fuck.
When it was announced that Microsoft would be
What
acquiring...
the fuck? No. Do you forget to... No. Do you forget to turn the bass down? No, I actually turned it back on. We'll get you streaming. I'll help you out, even if the occasional stream is worth trying. Yeah, exactly. Watching Windows pores. Okay, so where were we? 110. Okay, this line is... I don't know what the fuck is this supposed to mean. Z $, parenthesis A plus 1, comma A plus A, SC, parenthesis Z $, parenthesis A, comma A. No, wait. A, comma A. Parenthesis, parenthesis, parenthesis. Larger than Z $, B plus 1, comma B plus A is C, parenthesis Z, what? $, B, comma B, then 130. I mean, yeah. What it does, it go back and forth depending on the letters to sort them. Oh, okay. Yeah, makes sense. Dude, this is gonna be so fucking underwhelming, dude. This is gonna be the most underwhelming program in the universe. Okay, 120. A L plus S equal B colon L equal L minus S if L larger than 0, then B equal A L. Wait. Go to 110. 130. A L go plus S. Do it. Do it. Yeah, exactly. If you want to give it a go, give it a go. Do it. Oh, I thought it was a Shia LaBeouf. Actually, I want to check that clip because I just want to hear how fucking horrible that was. Use the full text. I'll S equal A. Next J colon next I colon question mark colon question mark sorted period. And 140. The last line for L equal 1. Yeah. L equal, no, equal 1. The best kick in it is Jeff's kiss. Q colon A equal A parentheses L question mark the dollar sign A plus 1 comma A plus A Z dollar sign A comma A next L. Okay, let's see what this does. Here's the list. Oh, that yeah, that did something. That's Pneumultra microscope. Join the band, guys. There's a band. Players and missiles. Type a tune. Oh boy. Higher math. Computer blues. Holy shit. This is like 2 pages of code. Oh boy. I'm not gonna type that one. I'm intrigued by that one. Because this program generates random musical notes to write some very interesting melodies for the program bass. But no, it's 2 pages of code. Oh, there's another one to like United States flag. No, I saved the show, I guess. Well, we tried. Seagull over ocean. Kinetic art. Imagine how to write all that code to make the list where you could just write the list in the code. I mean, yeah. You should get good at the flying spiral level then. Oh. I'm walking by electric triangle up and going home. Hey, bro. Alright, I think that the last thing I'm gonna do for tonight is gonna be this type a tune program. So you can play notes. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Don't push me away with your fucking transparent ball. And now Adobe Flash feature, yeah. I mean, Adobe Flash was everywhere for a while. Did that play? I didn't hear it. Take Deem chord 37. Shit. 37. Oh! Tune 12. 20. Oh shit. Ah, god damn it. 20. Graphics. Grappy. Graphics 0. Colon question mark. Colon question mark. Question mark. Hey, Chapa Costa. Why is there like 3 spaces in there? One, two. I'm gonna put like 3 spaces. I don't know. Type a tune program. $25 question mark colon question mark press keys 1 to 9 comma 0 comma whatever that is. To produce notes. Column 27. How you doing, Chapa? Yeah, but it was really having issues with compatibility and security, and that alone is reasons not to use it on a page that's meant to be accessible. Yeah, no, that's true. No, it's true. What's that? This Atari BASIC. It's like the website that have a whole screen and animated video just so they could look interactive. Yeah. IBM doing that, that's wild. Oh yeah. Release one key before pressing the next. Yeah, it says insert 3 spaces. 28. Otherwise, there may be a delay. $30 for x equal 1. Yep. To 37. Read A. Chord x equal A. Next x. 40 for x equal 1 to 12. Read A. Tune x equal A. Next x. Oh, what the fuck now? Oh, I missed a colon. For x equal 1 to 12, colon read A. Tune x equal A. Next x. The worst kind of weapon. Hydrate. Irritable bowel machine. IBM. Good grief. I suppose the keyboard is fine now. This keyboard is still a pain. It's like writing the Quran. One mistake and you need to start all over again. Oh boy. Oh, look at the bot being so kind. 50. Open. Wait. 1,4,0, whatever that means. 55 old juror. Well, minus 1. 60 A equal peak. 764. If A equal to 55, then 60. 63. If A equal old cur, then 100. 65 old cur equal A. $70 for x equal 1 to 12. On if tune x equal A, then sound 0 chord x comma 10 comma 8 go to 100. 80 next x 100. Okay, this is where it gets weird. Oh boy. I equal int pick 53775 divided by 4. What the fuck is that symbol in this keyboard?
I don't know.
Oh, there. Oh, old grrr. It means old chair. Old character.
Oh, you should like totally save your game right now. You know, just in case. Like, oh my god.
I wish I could. If I slash divided by 2. Was that toasty? No. Int.
Hey, Pee-Pee. You better save your game, Pee-Pee.
I thought it was her putting a voice on. No, that was redacted on dead. Then where was I? Then 60. 110. Poke. 764. 255. Sound 0,0,0,0. Hold crew equal -1. Go to 60. 200 data. 243, 230, 217, 204. 193, 182, 173, 162, 153, 144, 136, 128, 121, 114, 108, 102, 96, 91, 85, 81, 76, 72, 68, 64, 60. Is this an auction? Okay, so here's the idea. Take a photo with your phone, then print it out. Scan it. Have it run over OCR software to extract the text from the photo, print it out, and you have a good to go next time to re-enter it. Yeah, but we... Assembler? I mean, yeah. Reactor is not Scottish. Yeah, she's Scottish. Apparently it's a blackout round. Bingo. 210. Data. 57, 53, 50, 47, 45, 42, 40, 37, 35, 33, 31, 29. 220. Data. There's more. 31, 30, 26, 24, 29, 27, 51, 53, 48, 50, 54, 55. Okay. So how do you say that thing? You need a specific recorder? Yes. Or a floppy drive. You need a specific cassette deck. Or a floppy drive. Neither one I have. So, yep. Okay, you guys are ready for this crap? We're gonna play some music. Here we go. Type a tune program. Press keys 1, whatever to produce notes. Release one key before pressing the next one. Otherwise, there may be a delay. Oh shit, what did I do? Oops. You just have one octave, so it's really difficult to play anything. That's what I'm trying to do, but like I only have one octave, so like. You cannot play it because it's just one octave. Because you start in an E, okay? This is the first note. But then you jump on another E that is an octave higher. It's like there is a D and a C. But the thing is, like, all of them are one octave higher than the first E you're playing, so it doesn't make sense. And then you jump to like A sharp B, which are like in this are too high. So like you cannot play it because like no sharp A, not sharp A. It's A flat. I mean B flat. Yeah. Seven hours streaming depth review of this one right now. Also, it doesn't help that this keyboard is kinda not working very well. Is this the one that uses a floppy drive? My uncle had one. You could use a floppy disk on floppy drive with this one, yeah. Can we put a fucking like hold on, can we put a fucking like chorus effect on this? Oh, that's not loading. Oh, that sucks. I got a flanger here. I don't know if this is gonna sound, but... Bass boost. Hold on. Oh fuck. Press the wrong key. Sleep or die. Go get some sleep, man. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. It's gonna be better than all of you choose music combined. You look like my 6-year-old niece. Get the fuck out of here. How dare you? Got an A on her exam. Yeah. I don't have many effects in this because most of my effects are 32 bits. I don't have many that are like 64. Anyway. That was the keyword. Oh yeah, this. My phone vibrated to shit here. Our speaker's almost 4 in the morning. I think it's lost a few molecules. Also, dude, like the interface for the program is so like lazily done. It's like type a tune program. Oh, I'm curious about this like print 6 shit. Shit. How do you look like? Oh, semicolon. Shit. Oh, god damn it. Oh, it has a block at the end? I don't know. Shit, too. Sequel to shit. So there's a whole section here that like, oh boy. If you type tier 3, you go further than Valve in their Valve in their games. Yeah, I get it. Like that. She. The curse is off. Set color 234. Oh. Color 230. Okay. 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 So if I wanted, for example, background, zero comma zero. Ooh. This looks like a DOS prompt now. This looks like a fucking DOS prompt. Get to the chopper! Enjoy your month free of subs. Okay, so I have no problem. Red. Skynet activated. John Connor must die. Blood of thine enemies. Dun 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 dun. Oh shit. Dark mode. Skynet OLED mode activated. Skyner. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Moist DOS. Moist DOS. Like, we can use like 1, 12, I don't know, 10. Well, that didn't work. 1, 12, like 6 then. Wait, what? That's not working. Oh, maybe it's relative to the background. Well, 12,0. Oh no! 1,12, oh, there's spike.
Well,
Can I do like 100? Oh, that happens. Two, 12,0. I mean, that kind of works what I wanted to do. Not really what I wanted to do, but like, it's kind of what I wanted to do. Zero, you prick, you crashed it. Game Pass mode activated. 4.12.10. Oh, okay. Is the Oregon Trail. I wonder if there's a version of Oregon Trail for this computer. Unfortunately, like, I'm not gonna type a fucking basic program of Oregon Trail on this. You're clear I'm not gonna do that. But that will be interesting to try. Oh, error 3. That will take like years. Oh, it's the maximum is 14. Okay. That's the brightest screen we can get. What we're doing? Oh yeah. Oh wow, oh. It's too bright. One, 12, 14. Mom dude. Wait, what? What happened? That's pee-pee colored right there. It's the art. Walls are closing. I'm gonna go head up now because it's been getting late. Hope you get a good rest stream. Bye everyone. Good night, Rachel. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Have a good night and have a good rest of your day tomorrow. Rest of your day. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, have a good night. Sleep well. Zero lost an eye to up air. Night, mom, dude. Did you just call your girlfriend mom, Akuma? Akuma, did you just call your girlfriend mom? Good grief. My dude, mom. Mom, dude. It's almost fair. Yeah, give me a pass. No. Zero, fuck you. Wow. Oh, yeah, Zero, I did it. Oh, oops. Well, this is quoted twice. No, I'm not deleting it. It's quoted twice. That means it's twice the chance it's gonna come up. No, not twice, but like, you know, it's an extra chance the quote is gonna come up. Mommy issues. Scan it to something, protect me. Good night, Rachel. Yep, we're gonna leave that one twice. Also, like the screen over here doesn't look the same color. Like in the TV, it looks teal. I kind of like the color more on the TV than on the screen. Oh, there's actually turquoise and green blue. I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. Okay, so we got why is blue twice? It's like blue and blue. 7 is blue and the other one is also blue. That's purple. That shit is purple, that's not blue. Whoever wrote this thing is like fucking colorblind. Okay, that's blue. 2,9. Okay. Two comma 10. Shit. Can you just continue writing on this line here? 10,0. Yeah, you can. Ooh, I like that. Every movie's about me. Why is it the best? Because I say so. Yeah, that was a cutscene in Perfect Dark. Zone of Death, a part of Yellowstone National Park in Idaho where any crime can technically be committed without punishment. But don't tempt fate. Oh. There are cells in the human blood called F-word cells which cause leukemia. Yeah, it's because the word is the F word, you know? That reminds me of movie day at school. Daddy Longlegs have penises which don't make the knob spider. Gonna watch Bill Nye the Science Guy. Fuck those cells. I don't know what you're talking about, Grandma. Also, this color scheme reminds me of a program called BPM Studio. It used to have like blue background and like cyan numbers. Deb will approve of this, I think. Green, blue. Yeah, I kind of like the green blue more. I'm gonna go with 11. I don't get what you guys are saying. So yeah, we can make this. You know, you want to experience light mode? I'm gonna head off to code. Thanks for the stream and showing us your arthritis. No problem, Takuba. Have a good night, dude. Sleep well. Arthritis. Yeah, that's a quote. I think. I think we quoted it. I don't know if we quoted it, but yeah, he actually misspelled Atari for arthritis. Yep. So we're gonna change this thing to light mode. So the way we're gonna do this, we're 0,14. That's not too bad yet, right? 1,0,0. 2,0,14. Night mode. Night, Dad. Bill Nye is not as scary as the Pepto-Bismol commercial. That Pepto-Bismol commercial, dude. Also, I'm hating this, so reset. Okay, so every time I start this computer, I'm gonna do that. Just to change the colors. Really like I changed the background. Science rules. Oh, pee-pee! I've been meaning to ask, did you ever mess around with the Microsoft 3D Movie Maker? I told about it until recent comment with a coworker. No, never got to use it. I only got to use the original Movie Maker. I did a lot of videos with that. Even some stuff that is in my YouTube channel from my older stuff was done on Movie Maker, but I never got, like, the XP Movie Maker. Never got to use the 3D one. But 3D Movie Maker wasn't like a thing you could, like, some, like, characters or something that you could, like, put them in, like, a program or some crap like that? I don't remember. Also, this is kind of triggering me, so excuse me while there's some cropping onto this crap. Cropping to this crap, yep. It's just nothing like funny. It's just like old videos of me on school and shit, but like nothing very, you know, too exciting. There's not that much of memeable content, unfortunately. Yeah, I think it's good. Real nice designs, dude. I still don't get what you're talking about. Well, anyway, bye. Exciting. Anyway, I don't know much. I don't know much about what this, like, the sound chip of this computer is. Like, I know this uses a 6502 processor, but I don't know about the sound. Like, I don't know about capabilities or anything. It can do 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 do, but I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna go to bed, back to bed before I die. Wait. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you be. Good grief. Woodcliff. Oh yeah. Beep borp toasty beep borp. Goresti! Slave. Of course I'm gonna get some slave. Thank you, Grandma. But anyway. Stream's over, fuck. Anyway. Yeah. Thank you so for being here, guys. I appreciate it. So I will see you tomorrow if I'm still feeling like I can do it. I'm gonna be back with Sims 2 with Deb. I don't know what we're doing anymore, so I don't know. Much lovey peepee and everyone. So let me see who's up. Who could we raid? Oh, I have a candidate right away. Oh boy, I have like 4 people I could raid right now. Oh man. Oh boy. These are tough choices, man. Okay, I think we're gonna go with the one that has the least viewers. I think that's only fair. I think that's only fair. Except that 2 of them have the same number of viewers. So that's So let's make a poll, okay? Let's make a poll.
Well,
You're gonna choose the game. I don't know which game this is. I know it's a Mega Man game, I don't know which one. It's an old school Mega Man, maybe Mega Man 1 poll. So the poll is up. Cast your votes. So got some old school Mega Man or the brand new Star Wars game? The one that like came up like very recently. Well, you guys like your Mega Man apparently. Mega Money. Well, the people has spoken. I think this is Mega Man 2. I think it's Mega Man 2. Well, yeah. Keep it in retro. Yeah. We're gonna rate Sick Your Wisdom. Great friend, great guy, great streamer. Guy did Doom Eternal in one go in 24 hours. So that itself is just enough merit for a rate, I think. So yeah, thank you so much for being here, everyone. Thank you so much for being PP. Thank you for coming to the stream and being party of the thingy. Thank you, Zero. Thank you, Grandma Listerine. Thank you, Beanie. Thank you. I think that's it. Well, Akuma's gone, and well, thank you everyone else who's lurking. Beep beep. Thank you for your presence, patience, and participation. No, you're the guys who've been too patient with me, like put up with my cheat streams. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow if I'm still alive. If I'm dead, probably you're gonna have to come to my funeral, otherwise I'm gonna haunt you forever and you will not be able to sleep again. And died of lack of sleep. Anyway, thank you so much for your presence, your patience, and your participation. See you guys in Shenanigans Zone very soon. Fuck off. Good grief.